Hello and welcome to another episode of Beartrapts Ranked Adventures. This is our first ranked fives on the Space People team. We have Alexander Sachs playing Fiddlesticks. You have myself, obviously Beartrapt, your host, playing Ezreal. We have Mido or Brandon, he's playing Jax. We have Aaron or Snowfencer, he's on his signature cannon. And we have Swagger Dagger supporting me as Sona, and I know this is a little different from what I said for the Speeps team, but normally it would be Swagadaga jungling and me supporting. But because we had Alex with us, we decided that we let him jungle Fiddle. We all head up to go try and prevent the invade. The enemy team's got a Lee Sin, a Taric, a Pantheon, and a Rise. I'm gonna again switch this to double time because I'm not trying to have the video be 30 minutes long for you guys. I want to try and keep them nice and short so that people can watch them and then go about their business. So the enemy team looks like they're going to invade. Yeah, they tried to invade our red, but we were all up at blue, which sort of sucks. But obviously, I don't know why they would invade red when they know that I don't see why a Fiddlesticks would start red because Fiddlesticks doesn't really need red. I guess they just figured they'd take red from us, which is not well and good. Uh, we see them, myself and Swagadaga, as we head to our lane, and we go the long way around just to be sure, because we don't know how many of them are there. Vayne actually gets to start with red, which is never good. Vayne has a short range for a champ, so she can be zoned pretty easily. Her starting with red is actually really good for her. Um, But we're in lane. Tarek took some damage, and then Vayne stupidly just pushes out, and I pick up a quick kill there and get first blood, which is always nice. Yeah, Mido and Saxy in top lane. Uh, Snowfencer versus this Rise, and as you saw in the other video, Snowfencer plays a great Kennen. Um, this game isn't the best for me. I'm not a very good Ezreal player, and then you see Snowfencer take the L to Rise. Now Vayne's back in lane. Middles versus his Pantheon. Now, I won't lie to you. I honestly don't think Pantheon is that strong of a champion. I mean, I've seen him played well, but I honestly don't believe in him as a champ. And that's just my personal thing with him because I think he's a little too squishy. Here they catch Rise in the jungle, and Kennen gets his kill back, redeems himself. Uh, Again, we have them dancing here in top lane. Mido, I think I say it in every video he's in. He's just a very strong top laner. Um, Me and Sona are just trying not to get caught out there because I know, like, I don't play a lot of carry. I do play a lot of Ezreal in normal games, and this is my first Ezreal ranked game. I love playing Ezreal. I think he has the best kit of all the AD carries. Not necessarily like competitive wise, but he is the most fun to play. I played a little Graves. I played a little Vayne. I haven't played Kog'Maw. I want to, but I probably won't get around to doing it. Cause I just love Ezreal's gameplay even more, and they're buffing him in the next patch. So tried to bait Vayne into Saxy there. Didn't really work too well. Here's Snow Fencing just barely gets away from a Lee Sin gank, but he is Kennen, so he doesn't really have too much of a problem. And down here we've got Saxy here with us. Did not know that bush was warded. You see on farm here, Middow's 21 to this Pantheon 17, so he's doing what he's supposed to be doing in lane. This Vayne is beating me by about 5 farm, but again, I have a kill up on her, and I haven't used any of my health pots, so here I get caught out a little bit, I get exhausted, and I get killed by silver bolts. Um, like I said, I'm not a pro player. I'm not amazing at Ezreal. Um, Dragon actually executes Saxy. I don't even remember that happening in the game. That's pretty bad. Um, Mido just bullying Pantheon. I really don't think Pantheon is a great champ. I really think he has trouble in top lane because of how squishy he is. He's an assassin, and I don't know. His kit just seems like he may need a rework at some point. Maybe not an Evelyn style rework, but he needs to be either more tanky or do a lot more damage. But then again, even saying that, a Pantheon that's doing well is just doing so much damage. Terra gets a stun there that does nothing. Um, and despite I'm actually 11 CS and counting down from Vayne because I died. Uh, Snow Fencer picks up a kill on Rise there, and Mido again just bullies Pantheon out the lane. He doesn't get the kill. And Mido is so hard on himself. He honestly thinks he does bad in every game that he plays, even if he does well. But you know what? He's kind of the team captain. He's the guy who holds the team together. And if he wants to be overly critical, I'm not going to fuss with him. As you can see, Pantheon is just getting. I mean, Jax is a great lane, and there goes the Pantheon getting tower dove. And Mido's probably going to die here. But yeah, he dies, but he gives it to Pantheon instead of giving the assist to Lee Sin. A very good conservative play on his point. Saxy kind of gets caught going for red, and we come up. I shoot the ult there. It doesn't really do anything, but here comes Snow Fencer, and they're all low. I pick up 2 assists. Sona, hard carry Sona picks up 2 kills, but you know what? At that point, it was we need to kill the enemy and not worry about who the kills go on to. And again, Swagadag is one of those players that's really good. I have a 3v3 that we did where he was playing Javin that he did really well. I just haven't gotten around to doing the audio for it. And Mido, despite Pantheon getting that kill, is just he's bullying him. Vayne has a BF sword, still has her regular boots. I built a Phage first for the Trin Force, and Saxy picks up a blue, but then gives it right back to the enemy team. It's not a terrible thing. We are still ahead in kills by 1. We're ahead in gold by like a K. Now by only like 200 gold, so maybe not so much. But I mean, the game is pretty even right now. This Vayne though is really hyper aggressive, and it's my fault because I'm not strong enough to deal with her because I don't play enough carry. But she's whipping me in farm right now. She's at 69. I'm at 49, so I'm down like 20 farm. I picked up a Vamp Scepter for the sustain, even though I have Sona. I like to pick up the Vamp Scepter early. I'm sorry, I picked up the Phage early for the health because I felt like I was getting focused down. Mido drops to Pantheon there because of exhaust. I think he would have got that kill if not for it. Here's a Lee Sin gank that does not go, which is amazing. I don't see how. Like, I just watched how we got away from that, and that was just good play on Swagadaga's part with a very nice ultimate and a nice flash. I have Arcane Shift, so that kind of gives me a little bit of a crutch, but for him to be able to get away from that is impressive. And this Vayne just way too aggressive, takes a tower shot when she doesn't need to. I know you have Taric as a support, but even for that, you really don't need to be taking tower shots as an AD carry. Yeah, says the pro AD carry who's like 20 CS behind the other one. And we have a gank mid and this Rise, he's just having a bad day. And here we do a good bit of damage. We don't know Lee Sin is behind us. When we find that out, I get out of there. I still get tower dove. I'm gonna die here. There's nothing I can really do. I'm playing so poorly at this point. I'm 1-3. Our jungle's 3-3, and here comes our jungle and Snow Fencer. Snow Fencer picks up another kill. He's 3-1-3 now. I'm telling you, that Snow Fencer cannon is not to be messed with. Here we have Mido in top lane, just doing what Mido does. And he doesn't tower dive, because he probably would have died if he did. Vayne has an eye edge already. I have a Vamp Scepter now for some sustain, and Thorn's Blade, 4 health pots of Phage. She still hasn't finished her boots yet, which is strange, but I'm not going to argue with it. She has an eye edge. So here this turns into kind of a team fight. I really want to kill Rise. I pick up Rise. Pantheon jumps in. Doesn't jump on me, which is strange. And Kennen picks up Taric. And I don't know what this Lee Sin is doing. But we end up taking that blue. And we're all right here. And we think maybe we can force the issue. We can see that ward, so we kill it. And then we go do Dragon. I miss I missed my Q. I shot my W with Ezreal. Your W hitting allies gives them attack speed, so I just shot my W through. I knew wasn't going to move. Uh, Mido has already taken the turret, so we team fight there. I whiff my ult, hit no one, um, and then the rest of the team comes. But we're a little bit stronger right now, and we chase them a little bit. And yeah, we do enough damage for it to be worth it, and then we back off. We're up 14-11 right now. We have about a 4K gold lead. Um, let's see. The Tarek, his build is hot of gold. Um, I mean, the only one who's really building strong right now is Vayne, and that's because she's got a couple kills. I mean, Vayne is 5-2 right now to my 2-3. So, I mean, she's gonna be a problem if the game keeps going, and it's mostly my fault. I pick up a BF sword, which is nice, but still, I don't really see. I'm not really pulling my weight here as a carry. I'm 78 CS to her 112, so I'm really playing poorly. Mido thinks he's playing poorly. He's 1-3-2, but he's kind of shutting down Pantheon, who's 3-3-0, but Pantheon with 80 farm to Mido's 100. So just a matter of what do you want to trade, kills for farm or farm for kills. Right here, Saxy is just kind of probing. I have red buff. I don't know how I got red buff. I think I might have got it in the jungle before I came back to lane. And I'm cleaning this. I'm trying to catch up in farm. I'm not going to catch this Vayne though. But the Vayne does get caught doing wolves and destroyed by Saxy Mido and Snowfencer. And right now, Snowfencer is 4-1-6. He is hard carry Kennen right now, and it is beautiful. And the laning phase right now is pretty much over. I mean, I lost the lane, but I didn't lose the lane spectacularly, so it is what it is. Right now, it's getting close to team fight time, and we're having a little bit of trouble with them. Uh, as you can see, we tried to pick them off, but we're kind of caught out there. I'm surprised they didn't really go. Pantheon dives onto that turret for no reason whatsoever. I don't know if he was a troll Pantheon. That point, I don't know what's going on. We're relatively close in gold, like a 4K difference. Keep giving the Vayne blue, and I don't understand that. But the fact that they were all down there gives us an opportunity to pick off Tarek, and Saxy destroys him. So now we're like, okay, well, we can siege down this turret, force a team fight. It's 4v5. We can maybe win this game if we can get in on him. Vayne barely gets away. There's the Crow Storm, and we force him off the turret. Again, I'm highly useless. I pick up an assist, but we siege down the turret, and then myself, Mido, Swagger Dagger, and Snowfencer kill the next turret. And then we say, let's kill the inhibitor too. So I put my Essence Flux onto Mido, and we destroy the turret. And then we say we need to get out of here. I mean, it's a good exchange for us. Not so good exchange for them. And we go pick up Dragon on top of it too. Again, I'm not a pro player. I'm not very great at Ezreal, but I enjoy playing him a lot. And I got the opportunity to play him in a ranked game, and I definitely would take that. The Vayne right now is at 136 farm to my 112. I'm catching up. A lot of playing AD carry is fine, but a lot of it is positioning, team fight awareness, situation awareness, map awareness. And I'm not great, but I do have a decent idea of where I'm supposed to be most of the time, but not all the time. As you can see, they're about to go check Dragon. And I can say it a million times. I say it a lot when I do the commentary for my threes games, but I'm telling you, Vision. Vision wins games. Vision prevents ganks. Vision is the only reason we play this game. Because if you can see where the enemy is, you can kill them. And everybody likes to kill people, so it's always nice. Right here, Snowfencer gets caught out and eaten alive by their whole team who are waiting for him in bot lane. They're gonna destroy this turret, which kind of sucks because it's my bot turret. But all four of them are in bot, and we don't really I have my eye edge now, and I have a Zeal. No, excuse me. Vayne has a Zeal. I still have my Frozen Mallet. I do have an eye edge though, so I'm not too far behind. Vayne did pick up a Vamp Scepter. I would say her build is a little bit better than mine right now. A lot of people like to go Trinforce, rush Trinforce on Ezreal. I don't like that because Ezreal in team fight time, your Mystic Shot is just gonna get body blocked by tanks. You're not gonna really have the amazing amount of poke you need with it. So I like to focus on what's gonna be my late game, and that's my auto attacks. So I usually build like a straight normal carry, like a Graves or a Vaynewood, which is Eye Edge, Phantom Dancer. I of course picked up instead of picking up the Zeal first, I picked up the Phage for the extra health. Here we're like, maybe we can take Dragon because they're all messing around in the back lane there, and they have no vision. They have no ward here, so they don't even know we're doing it. And with Jax and my Essence Flux and was our whole team there, we take Dragon very quickly, just as Pantheon and Lee Sin come in to try and contest it. And then a team fight. We want a team fight to break out right now because we all have Baron and we're relatively high health. Middle forces the issue. Lee Sin thinks he's gonna get away, gets sniped by my ultimate. We come in, we pick up Taric as well. They have no tank, so we take this inhib. And right now we just pretty much force a surrender here, because they're not gonna survive this. Because we're under the turret right now and we're just destroying them. If I don't, do they surrender or do we win? I think we might win here. It's pretty bad. Just how one team fight determined by vision can end a game like that. We destroy their nexus, and another victory for S Peeps, and a relatively good game for everyone but me. I went 4-3-8 compared to this Vayne's 4-5-4-4, and Vayne definitely had a much better build than me at the time, but that's why it's a team game. One person can't win the game. For all Mido says he did badly at 1-3-9, he definitely kept Pantheon out of the game, and in team fights he was a lot more effective than Pantheon with his leap strike and his stun. Kennen obviously had a great game at 5-2-11, and Saxy had a good jungle Fiddlesticks, whereas their jungle Lee Sin didn't really get off the ground there. Again, this was the second ranked game that we played actually, and it was the first ranked fives. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I have a little bit more content coming out maybe today, maybe tomorrow, depending on how much YouTube wants to hold off on the upload. But I will definitely be putting up content as quickly as I can. I have a little bit of back work to do. If anything, you can definitely check my blog because I will be putting channel updates there as well as on YouTube. If anything, have a good rest of the day, and I will catch you in the next episode.